Yo, what up, boom gang? Whole lot of gang shit. You hear me? Here we are. Yo, wait. Well, wait a second. It looks like your boy, new SSR Vegito, is here. Unfortunately, it seems to be that he is to be released, in the sense that your boy, he here, he queer, loud and clear, but you cannot TR awaken him because there's no Patara awakening set, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, comes in the 5 Vegito event, I think. If it's not 5 Vegito, then it's some event. But yet again, Global, for some reason, is the retarded twin that is attached to Japan version. For some reason, just, I don't know, like, LR Vegito Blue just can't evolve and become a god because, I don't know, for some reason, I guess he'd be too OP, but I don't really get it because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's on Global, and he pretty much came out before a couple of the 100% leaders. So either PHY Vegito Blue is going to be a lot better than people are speculating, where he's going to be an actual really good leader or a really good card or something about him is going to be OP, or more than likely Bandai's just fucking retarded and they're just giving me blue balls, one for the balls and one for the taint. What are you going to do? I honestly shouldn't complain that much. It's just, I don't know. I feel like there hasn't been that many releases to the game as of late. I haven't really been playing all that much. And I'm kind of bored, so I can only imagine what it'd be like if you were playing a lot. So, I don't know. Might as well go with the Fusion crew. As you can see, I got your boy Gotenks all up and ready. Got 17 crit, 9 additional lethal weapon. This card is really good. He was really good before the Dokkan Awakening. Now he's great. I'd say he's definitely a very good candidate to be on the team because of his flexibility, mix of power as well as support, and also the fact that he doesn't look like Pandel. Pandel literally is wearing retarded stockings in her card art. I don't know how you could use that card. You're a sicko if you do. But yeah, like I said, have not been playing this game that much. Have not been doing a lot that much. I've been a nice busy guy with work. I'd say about, maybe a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, I finally actually started doing real work, which is pretty cool because it was something that I was familiar with, something that I was able to do and pick up quickly because it was basically integration tests, making sure that a product or a program was basically sending information correctly to the server, testing that the information got to the server, doing some like small unit tests just to make sure things worked out, make sure that the program worked properly. Pretty cool overall. I mean, it was basically just taking JSON and mapping it to a Java object and then checking the fields, which is pretty cool because I never did that before. I never did anything with Java JSON mapping. I know you could use JSON, which is okay, but the more kind of industry specific, kind of, from what I've seen on Stack Overflow, pretty much everyone says to use Jackson XML to basically use that for the JSON mapping to Java objects, which is what I've been using. Pretty cool. Kind of, the only thing I would say that's annoying is that you have to, like, I don't know, it's just like I've used JavaScript, so literally in JavaScript, when you want to unpack JSON, you have to just do json.parse, and then you got an object and do whatever you want with it. But with Java, you actually have to map it to actual objects. You need to create a class, use that class and instantiate it, and then use the JSON, parse it, map it, and then put it to the object, which is pretty kind of, I mean, it's very cool, and it's very specific, but at the same time, it's kind of annoying when you are doing it with multiple URLs and multiple objects, because for every object you're going to interact with, you now need to create a new class. If I'm going to interact with an object that has to do with, you know, math, I have to create a math class. If I'm going to deal with an object that has to deal with biology, now I got to create a biology class. I need to add new variables. I need to add new methods. So it's definitely different, pretty cool. If it was me, myself, and I still would use JavaScript, but the whole point of this is not even like, you know, just a silly little website to do HTML. It's really more of like in line with the idea like parallel programming, streaming, using, which is cool, is Elasticsearch and Spark, which is something I've never heard of before this. So I'm learning, bro. I'm out here. I'm learning. I'm churning, and I'm getting my done dirling. But I've actually been a pretty busy guy as well as a pretty sick guy. One sec. I need some juice. Ooh, that's good. But yeah, I've been pretty damn sick for the past month. Since November 9th. I've been so sick, I actually remember the last time I felt good, which was November 8th, 2017. Basically, long story short, what ended up happening is that I hurt my back November 9th some way, somehow. For some reason, I don't know why. It doesn't matter even how hard I try. I got a really bad muscle spasm in my neck and my back, which at the time I didn't even know it was a muscle spasm, because I swear to God, it was so bad that I had like a crippling headache and like the right side of my face was numb. I thought I was having a stroke. I went to the hospital. I'm like, yo, man, nigga, I'm low-key having a stroke. But ended up, I guess, being a muscle spasm. And I started to feel a little bit better. Went to a chiropractor, did some exercise, felt a little bit better. And then, bro, this Monday, right? This Monday, like before this, I was sick on and off, you know what I mean? Kind of feeling okay. But still, I was still pretty sick, because I remember when fucking your boy Bardock came out on JP, I'm like, yo, man, looking pretty nice. I want to play that event. And then I came home from work, and I had, like, a splitting headache, and I was tired, so I was like, you know what, Bardock, you could go fuck yourself. I'm going to sleep. So, basically, this Monday, oh, man, this Monday, my fucking head got, like, I don't know what happened, but Sunday night, I was feeling okay, feeling alright, went to sleep. I woke up Monday, holy shit, zero energy, like zero, like my energy level was lower than when I fucking signed into Dokkan and saw that LR Vegito blue doesn't exist, it's just Vegito. Lower than that, even lower than that, low energy. And I was just like, literally, I felt like I was up for 40 hours, but I had to go to work, because you hear me, I'm out here working, going to work and shit. And I went to work, and I remember when I went to work, I just fought through being tired. I was like, yo, I can't fucking sleep, I gotta work. So I fought through it, and then, holy shit, like at 11 o'clock, maybe 12 o'clock, my fucking head just, like, split in two. I had such a bad headache, the front of my head, mostly on the right side. And the reason why I mentioned that shit where I hurt my back and I had, like, a muscle spasm on the right side of my head is that this headache, like, was in tune with that fucking muscle split. Or not muscle split, but muscle spasm. So I don't know if it's related. I don't know if it's just coincidence that the fact that I fucked up my back and then my neck hurt, and then when this headache came, it decided to go full force on my right side. I don't know if I low-key had a stroke and my doctor just doesn't know and no one else knows. Actually, this week from Monday until now, even now I have like a light kind of headache. Not too bad. It's better just because I haven't been looking at my computer a lot. I haven't been looking at the screen a lot, because the more I look at that, the more it bothers me. But since Monday, every day, on and off, I've had a really bad headache, and I fucking came home, and I'm like, I was miserable. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna have to do just to feel alright? Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I hate being sick for more than a day or two, because then it just starts being, like, psychological torture to the point where you're like, Jesus Christ, can I, like, just be normal? Is that possible? Especially when it comes to, like, looking at your computer screen. Like, literally, I had a headache so bad I couldn't read shit on the computer, so now I don't feel good. I can't go on fucking Pornhub and have a good time. I can't look at, you know, at work, I use the computer. I had to put the fucking brightness on, like, -10 just to look at my PC and do something. And I've just been a sick guy. I don't know why. If I had to guess, I guess I pulled a muscle, or I sprained a muscle on the right side of my head, and that's basically in tune with the headaches and in tune with the pain. But all in all, what can I say? I've been really busy. I've been really sick. And the good news is I went to the hospital yesterday. I did get a CAT scan. Everything looks good. But thanks to my new job and my new insurance, I got to pay 400 guapos to the fucking hospital. So all in all, pretty fucking shitty. But hopefully it gets better. Hopefully I'll feel better. And if not, I lived a pretty good life. Fuck it. We all gotta die sometime, right? No, seriously though, God, please don't take me. I'm too young. Please have mercy on my soul.